Morning. This is Dylan Giovanni behind the markets. Happy Friday. Today is Friday the 10th. Woohoo, TGIF. Today I'd like to talk to you about how to buy Spacex at a 20% discount. Now, this is for folks who maybe have not been ready to buy SpaceX itself or who want to add to their position. There's an interesting kind of arbitrage play here that has opened up. And look, it involves Echostar, which is trading right around 95 bucks a share. And, you know, Echostar is a company that's had a lot of trouble. Basically, the shares are trading about 35% below their 52-week high, and it just bleeds subscribers in its pay and broadband divisions. And, you know, the company's paid TV division, Dish, basically filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Basically, it's kind of two things going on here. They have that business, but they also have this kind of big stake in SpaceX, which a lot of you guys know already. But let me just talk about why this disparity creates an interesting arbitrage. You can actually short one and buy another. Though this week, two Wall Street banks said, they pointed out, Deutsche Bank and Citi came out and said, look, this gap between these two is really off. And, you know, Echostar should be trading higher. With Echostar at 95, Deutsche Bank came out and said, stock should be 143, which is about 40% above its price. Citibank came out and said Echostar should be trading at least at 126, suggesting it can climb 28%. And what they're saying is Echostar has a $42.4 billion stake in SpaceX, which translates to roughly 65% of Echostar's entire market value, which is very, very interesting. So the net asset value of that stake equates to $121 per Echostar share, which, you know, again, is trading at about 95 bucks a share. Put another way, Echostar is trading at a 20% discount to the company's stake in SpaceX. Think about that. Echostar, the entire Echostar company, is trading at a 20% discount to its stake in SpaceX. It's crazy. Imagine that Berkshire Hathaway, the entire company, was trading at a 20% discount to its stake in, I don't know, say Apple or Coca-Cola, you know, or American Express. So basically, you have a real odd situation here. Deutsche Bank says, look, they're not trading in parity. They should be trading closer. That kind of size gap should not exist really at all. Because basically what he's saying is, look, do the math. At the end of the day, you're buying SpaceX at a 20% discount. You're getting Echostar's assets for free. Now, those assets might be having some trouble. Certainly, they're worth something. It's not necessarily a pure play on SpaceX, but look, remember, when you own such a big piece of something else, you end up trading the gravity of the bigger thing. You start to trade around the gravity of the bigger object. So they should be trading in much more kind of a parity situation. That's not happening right now. So at some point, Echostar offers an opportunity. If you wanted to take an arbitrage situation here and play SpaceX, Echostar is a great opportunity to do that, really. You're basically getting their assets for free. Charlie built some great assets over there over the years. On a programming note, I will finish off by saying this. This is my last video for a couple weeks. We're going off to drive around the country. I want to take my kids and show them this great American country that we are so privileged to live in. I want them to be proud Americans. I really want them to know what a bounty, what a gift from God it is to live in this beautiful, beautiful country. So I'm going to be gone. We have lined up some great editorial for you in my absence. I've even been pushing Simit to film a video or so or two, but we'll see. He's a little camera shy. Anyway, that's all I have. Have a wonderful weekend. I look forward to seeing you when I return. God bless you, and God bless America. See you when I get back.